So for those of you that don't know me, my name's Carol Merlo. I have been teaching people about health and wellness for 30 years now, have a master's in educational psychology, have written a number of books on well-being, physical health, and even entrepreneurship. So I love writing, I love learning, and I love sharing the information that I'm learning. Here's the issues we're dealing with tonight in this particular call. Fatigue, can't lose weight, belly fat, and cravings for sugar. Now, I love this slide because it really shows what's truly going on. We are a complex system. Notice that we've got the brain and these brain chemicals. In a previous webinar I talked about psychological health and food and neurotransmitters, which happen to be not necessarily created in the brain. Some of them are created in other parts of the body, as you'll see. All right, now let's talk about the pancreas. Notice this pancreas, how long it is. It sits right behind the stomach. And here's the gallbladder, and the gallbladder holds the stuff that breaks down fat, called bile. And it goes down this little tube into the small intestine. So here's the end of the stomach, the beginning of the small intestine, and the pancreas is right there behind it. The pancreas is highly important when it comes to digestive processes. Also, you can't replace it. It's a critical organ. And when people have pancreatic issues, it's very serious. The pancreas makes two primary hormones. The first one's called glucagon, and the second one is called insulin. So think of gon and in. If you want to burn body fat, this is very important to know. First of all, if you eat high sugar food, it creates insulin. The pancreas just kicks out insulin. Why? Because your brain lives on glucose. And so it's going to take that insulin and send it over to the liver to be stored until it's needed to feed the brain. When you continue to eat high sugar foods, you get a full or fatty liver, which is not good. And that causes you to add body fat more and more and more. And that's why when people like start diets and nothing happens, it's because they need to detoxify their liver. You need to do a good cleanse and get that liver functioning really, really well. All right. Now let's talk about an empty liver. This liver is full, this liver is empty. It doesn't have any glucose stores. Has nothing in there, no glycogen is the name of the chemical that turns to glucose. And so then it triggered, the pancreas says, oh, you need some glucose? Well, let's send out glucagon. Glucagon is the other pancreatic hormone, and it's going to burn body fat to create glucose to feed the brain. And so if you are, pardon me, constantly burning body fat through glucagon, you're going to be optimally functioning, and your pancreas will not be overdoing it with the insulin, causing you to get diabetic or pre-diabetic. Very important. So you produce enough insulin, what happens is you get something called insulin resistance. This is pancreas fatigue, like adrenal fatigue. Well, the pancreas gets pretty burnt out too. So in this case, what happens is the cells that are insulin receptors, they stop receiving the message that insulin is available in the bloodstream. Glucose doesn't get absorbed. Obviously, then the brain is at more risk. And then you get into metabolic syndrome, which is obesity, high blood pressure, high triglycerides, and low HDL. Now, I'm going to put in a little pitch right now for getting your blood tested regularly. I get mine tested about every 3 months. I want to know how I'm doing. I like knowing all of my numbers. It doesn't mean that I need to go do anything medically as a result, but find yourself a doctor that will allow you to get your tests done and look at your results and keep track of them. This way you will know, how close am I to becoming diabetic? How close am I to burning out my adrenals? How close am I to damaging my liver? These are important things. Don't mess around. Get your tests. All right. 5 foods that support pancreas health. This is 4. I'm going to talk about number 5 on the next slide. We have discussed the dark green leafy vegetables. Do it every day, every day. Purple skinned fruits. These are blueberries and red grapes. These are the polyphenols or antioxidants that help you with cardiovascular health and blood sugar control. Turmeric. Curcumin is the active ingredient in turmeric, and it is great for, first of all, for inflammation, for pain, inflammation in your pancreas. And not only that, it helps induce apoptosis, which is cell suicide in pancreatic cancer, where these little cancer cells are killing themselves so that they're not growing. Very, very important. Okay, licorice root. The other day, somebody was texting me about, digestive troubles and everything. And I told them, well, have you ever had DGL, deglycerinized licorice? This is so great. The Chinese have been using licorice for a long, long time. And if you just eat licorice, you're going to increase your potassium. But if you take deglycerinized licorice, it will not do anything to your potassium. I had a problem. I had like an esophageal tear from GERD, from eating too late at night and then going to sleep on a full stomach. And it really hurt. And I started taking this and totally fixed my esophagus. It really soothes the digestive tract and is very, very powerful. Works really quickly. It is inexpensive too. All right, superfoods. Now I talk about this one a lot, don't I? Superfoods. This is the list. You don't have to get all concerned with how many servings. Just look at how many amounts. Did I eat a tomato? Did I eat some turkey? Did I have some tea? Did I eat some spinach? Did I eat a walnut or 2? Take this list and put it on your refrigerator and then start counting. Well, did I eat 8 today? Hey, what if I put blueberries and spinach and some cinnamon and dark chocolate in my shake? That's 4 out of the 10 superfoods I need in one meal. How cool is that? So have fun with this and make it a contest with yourself to see how often you can be eating your superfoods. This is going to also help you there are people that constantly catch colds, people that catch the flu, people that catch the COVID, whatever. Having your immune system stay healthy is highly dependent upon how many superfoods or antioxidants you get into your body every day. All right, the next one, number 5, is probiotics. And this has its own special category as far as I'm concerned, because it's so important. Now, I don't expect you to understand this whole thing and read all of this. It's a lot, but just a couple things that probiotics help with. Lactose digestion, cholesterol reduction, stimulates innate immunity, helps improve resistance to allergies, preventing osteoporosis, anti-cancer, urogenital infections, helping you synthesize your B vitamins, gives you more energy, skin problems, enhance your calcium metabolism, immunomodulation, which means your immune system modulates, goes up or down according to the need of your immune system. This is very important. You don't want to boost your immune system if it isn't necessary. You want your immune system to be intelligent and aware and modulate itself according to the need. Now, I love this slide. It blows my mind, but it's still true, and I see it all the time. About 10% of people are eating the amount of vegetables and fruits that they need in the United States, 10%. And this is a pretty recent survey. So it turns out that adults over the age of 51 are eating more vegetables, but it's 12.5%. That's nothing. And then the people in the food deserts in low-income communities, 6.8%. They don't have access to salads and fresh food. They're going to go for the fast food, right? They're going to go to the bodega and get a hot dog and a food bar and that kind of thing. So we have a serious problem here with people being able to eat the right kinds of foods. So even though a lot of us know we're supposed to eat this, we may not. And that's why we need supplementation. Mannatech has super high quality supplements I highly recommend. This first one is called GI Pro Balance. This is the probiotics, and really inexpensive. It comes in a little tube, and this is the way to do it. If you're taking them now, by the way, your glyconutrients will be absorbed into your gut and into your immune system more effectively if you're using a probiotic. So take it, you put it in your mouth, tastes really good. Do it at night before bed. Your body and your gut is doing the work, building the immune system while you're asleep. So don't come to me and say, hey, I bought this stuff and I tried it last month and nothing happened. Well, did you try it for 8 weeks? Did you try it for 6 months? Because really, the body has to modify itself and adapt to correct eating. And supplements, many supplements, as long as they're made from food, are about healthy eating. The other benefit of Mannatech over other companies, say Amazon, for example, is every time when you get a regular subscription order, then you collect something called loyalty points, 10 to 20% depending. And so as you're buying products, you save up, and all of us, it's like a piggy bank. All of a sudden you got money to spend on free products, which is so great. And I really encourage you to learn more about this, because really these products are magnificent and will truly help you feel better. So to learn more about how to purchase these products, talk with the person that told you about this presentation. You can always contact me. My website is carolmerlo.com. That's MERLO. Notice the spelling. And I will respond and help you out. Okay, next time, we're going to do part 3 of this series, which are the sex hormones, managing PMS, menopause, and prostate health. So we'll see you next time, okay? Have a great night. Bye-bye.